Yo boys, back with another video. Today we're gonna be doing double rogue. I actually didn't have any content, so I just found this guy and looking for group. He was like his title was like learning. He ended up being like 20, or he was like 21 wins and like 45 losses or something. So he only gained like 10 points at like 1200. So we ended up getting him to 16 hundo, and this is the push up to 16 hundo. We actually did really good. So here, as you can see, this guy's running the trinket that basically auto trinkets if something's over 6 seconds. So all my guy has to do is blind the druid, and this guy was running one shot build, and he got me to 40% without any bleeds on me or nothing. That's how strong assassination is. As you can see here in a second, he's gonna sap me, and then he's gonna blind me because at this ER they're trying to do a trick that outplays my mind. So when you're playing this type of CR, you need to remember that they know things that you don't know. This is like the dark web. You don't know what's happening. So he's trying to do a play to where he evasions my disarm, steps the step. I don't even know what he stepped, but he stepped, and I didn't even know that he was gonna click step. I was like thinking of all the things he could have done, and I didn't think of any of this. I didn't think he was. When he blinded me, I thought it was gonna be a regular game, and he turned out to be a god. As you can see, he trinkets the bomb instantaneously. I instantly shadowy duel with my badge, and unfortunately he gets taken out. So, if only the druid was running a trinket, maybe they would have won this game. But thankfully, we didn't have to, deal with this rogue because he was on the next level. We don't want to mess with somebody like that. We want to get out of the game ASAP. For the next game here, Shaman Rogue, another rogue that we don't want to mess with. Any outlaw rogues at around 1600, 1800 are going to be the most dangerous things that you can encounter. It's like encountering a bear out in the forest. It's not a good thing. This guy is 76k, so I was very happy to see that. Now haters will say that he has no gear, and all I'm going to say to you is watch his damage, boys. It's my own wave, just my own wave. And as you can see, we get a good, beautiful blind here. I'm going to kidney shot. My rogue's going to open, and we're going to start pumping. So we start pumping him. My guy blades. I'm going to cheap shot off the blind because we can't sap because Vital is doing unhealable damage. As you can see, we get swap here, and this is the one reason why they lost. There's no point in using swap when he used evasion, cloak, everything. That point, use ascendance, use all your other heals but Link. Link is like your last resort versus double rogue. Like a trinket Link is your most powerful cooldown versus a rogue. Or trinket wall. Either of those you won't die. If you trinket wall at 100% versus one rogue, you're not going to die. It's not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen, boys. So here, this is the reason we won, because he trinketed this. Look at this. Beautiful trinket on the air. So I blind him, I kidney him while my rogue was kidneyed. So what he was trying to do was he was trying to get the finishing kill because his teammate was probably had a bet with him, and he was like, "Yo, if I get the finishing kill, then you're gonna have to give me $5." And this guy was not gonna lose his $5 because his lunch money is, it depends on that. So we open on the shaman here. He almost had time to walk because I spaced the stun because I was doing unhealable damage. And if he had swap in that point, he could have swapped or trinket swapped and he would have been fine. Thankfully, I'm the X, so I can bait out I can know when somebody's doing a bait, and I know what's gonna happen. So as you can see, we take out another. He loses the $5. Thankfully, the shaman gained the $5 because he did. I don't know if he got the finishing kill or not. So in this situation, this is again where you think they're gonna be really good, and they end up doing the most dumb thing they can do. So they do a beautiful hold here, which is one of the most. It's because I mess up. I go for a re-CC instead of going for the kill, and I was not. I was as you can see, I'm telling him what to do. So I sap him here. He had time to Bladestorm. Thankfully, he was outplaying me, and I didn't even know it. So as you can see, he saved Bladestorm for the trinket Bladestorm. So now I can't restun him. Now he's gonna die by the swords, and there's nothing I can do. He's gonna fear. I sap here. I should instantly trinket and go for the kill. I should backstep, eviscerate, win the game. Instead, I went for the extra CC because I was so ready to get his trinket. I was not ready to win this game without getting both their trinkets. So they don't trinket any of the blinds. So I'm gonna just kidney him and start running away because I'm tired of this. Look at him. So he trinkets now, and that's what loses him the game right there. Trinketing a kidney for no reason. I don't know why. I don't know why people do this, but it was a beautiful trinket. What he was trying to do was keep in combat so the rogue can't re-stealth. It was a really good play. As you can see, I distract the warrior for a second. I'm making sure the warrior can't get to my rogue. And I'm going to sap because he doesn't have rage. It is DR, but my rogue can get a re-stealth now. All we have to do now is either sap we could do two things. So we could either blind the monk, or we could sap the monk. So we sap, we kidney him, and we make sure the space so my resonator doesn't get trickled in with the monk. As you can see, my rogue is sitting happily in stealth, having a great time. He finally decides to open after I do the kill, which is actually a five. That's like a huge IQ play, because really he didn't use Blade Storm there because the road didn't open. So he was really just outplaying. As you can see, I could have sapped this trinket and it was just going in the DR, but my GCD was just off track. He was not gonna happen. My haste was so slow that I could probably run as fast as the turtle, and I'm pretty fast. So here, as you can see, we're both in the little circle here. I don't know if you can res in that form. As you can see, we juke them off. As soon as we get to the side, we're going to instantly step them. We juke them both off, so now we don't have to use Vanish. And these guys are looking goofy. Look in the chat here. My guy says he's I goofed on that one, and trust me, they did the same thing. So in this situation, you want to get as much CC as you can because these guys are actually pretty geared. So these are no jokers. These are people that are here to game. Now this guy's using that one res Lego, whatever it's called. I don't know if you can res while doing it, but he did it. He tried it. He did it in the form, but I thought he was gonna res, and I was like, all right, round two, because I've done it before. I beat people. I've let people res and killed them before. If you guys want to see that again, I will do it again. That'd be fun content. Yes, I have indeed let people res and I kill them again. I've the most times I've done it is probably 3 or 4 times in a row. I've let somebody res and we just kill them again. And they've been geared. We were playing double rogue, and at the time I was with a really good rogue too. So he was like, imagine having a rogue that's close to my level but not nearly there, and then me. So you're having almost two of me's going on. Yeah, it's not a fair fight, especially when you're playing around like 1900. And at the time, it wasn't just warlocks and warriors. But here, as you can see, as soon as the H-Pow comes on his steed, it means he's gonna hodge. So as soon as he gets in my line, cloak now. He hodges my cloak because every time an H-Pow is gonna use steed on you, he's gonna come hodge you. As soon as he gets in that range, he's gonna do it. Unless like, I mean, out of like 10 times, I'd say 6 times he's gonna always hodge there. Just because we're playing a CR that's, I'd say anything under like 2400, they're gonna do that exact same thing. Maybe if you face like an actual good player, like 2400 right now is like 1400, because like the bracket like rank one right now is like 2600, which is pretty lame. Like rank one right now is only like 20. Like people that want rank one could go for rank one right now. Like people that were like a little bit off, this will be the perfect time to go off it. So as you can see, we get a perfect good double CC. My rogue is kind of doing the play that he's trying not to click buttons because it's trying. As you can see, he's trying to click buttons, but it's just not working out for him. So like he's doing 8k damn, and he's trying, but it's just not working out for him. As you can see, I try to sap the H-Pow here. I don't know why I couldn't sap here. That was dumb. My guy dies, and then as you can see, it doesn't really matter at this point because I know that if I can just get his wall, or as you can see, did I get his mini wall yet, or do I kinny him here? Let's see what happens. I think I kinny him here. So as you can see, I can't reach, so I'm gonna kinny shot. So I'm gonna kinny. Wait a second. As soon as the fear comes, we're gonna kinny the H-Pow, and then cheap shot the warlock, and then now he's gonna wall. Now if he didn't wall, they wouldn't have died, but thankfully we're facing Ragnaros players, and now we just run, we get a reset. As soon as he gets in line again, we're going to pre-vanish. So as soon as the H-Bot comes, as you can see, he came to Steed Hodge me again. If he got the Hodge off, we would have lost. So you got to look out for that. You got to look out for the nameplates. If he has that Hodge up, you got to be careful. If I didn't vanish right when I did, he would have got the Hodge, and I would have died because the Warlock would have clicked 1, 2, 3, and I would have died in 1, 2, 3. So here they get the eyeball, which is the best thing that can ever happen to me. So I kinny here, I cloak so he can't blind through it. So I cloak right now because I know he's gonna blind. And since he has no cooldowns and he's probably in PvE gear, he gets taken out. So we end up winning this. I don't know why, but it's not showing me actually winning the game here, unfortunately. So I guess it just skips it. I don't know why. Is this the same? See, the thing is, it cut off all my. So I've done this recording twice. This is my second time, and it gave me an error. I don't know why, but it gave me I don't even know how it saved this. None of this was saved, so whatever. So maybe I lost. Maybe I lost to the Ryan Ross H pal. That's could be what. So this guy actually opens here. I get him out. This guy trinkets and I sap him into a trinket. Look at this. So he trinkets last second and I sap him. Oh, ooh. Oh, brutal, my guy. Brutal. See, we're trying to get as much CC as possible at this time. If my rogue was pumping here, we would have gotten every single cooldown. Unfortunately, my rogue, he's pumping. He's doing what he can, but sometimes it's just life's not fair. Some people can do damage. Some people are learning the ropes. So he's learning the ropes. So you can't blame him. He's trying his best. As you can see, he's trying to run, and it's not helping him too much. So here we have to get the rogue's trinket. Now, the one thing bad about this is you gotta know that you can still win. Like, if you know you can't win and they're good players, just leave. It's not worth it's not even worth going for it if they're good. Like, if you know they have every cooldown, well, in this situation, we would have already been dead because this guy he kept trying to double DPS, which means he keeps trying to kill me as soon as I'm opening instead of just killing my rogue that has 0 cooldowns. So I actually can hold trinket here, which is pretty insane. If he just killed my other rogue, I don't know why he decided not to just instantly kill my other rogue, which he would have killed instantly. So I keep opening because I know the rogue's double. He keeps doing that double rotation of trying to kill both of us instead of just killing one. So I kick him here on the hex so we can't get that off because we don't want to sit a full hex. I get my 5 combo points, I go for the re-stealth. And basically, we're going to smoke bomb so they can't do anything to me. And now we need to basically open on the shaman. We need to wait for our blind. We're going to basically blind the rogue, get trinket, and then win. The problem here is I don't even know if it shows it because it's looking like, I don't know. I don't remember because I just edited this, but it's kind of sketch. Not going to cap. I don't know. I feel like it's gonna skip it and it's gonna suck because I really don't want to have to revoice this over. So over here, the shaman comes over here and I open on him. I blind the rogue, he trinkets, and since he doesn't have spirit link for like 30 seconds, I just kill him. It better show it. I'm gonna be very salty. This was a really good win. This was a win that I was like, you just got wrecked, kid. So as you can see, we open here. The rogue opens me. If he did not trinket here, they won the game instantly. I would have left. So I try to kill the tide because why not? I blind. He trinkets on his. As soon as he uses his Venthyr, he's gonna full send. As soon as that cloak ends, we're gonna Kinny. So our trinket he vanishes for no reason. We Kinny here, shadowy duel, and there's nothing that shaman can do to help him. And even through cheat death, he almost lives. So as you can see, he almost lives it. He almost does, but I shadow strike him through before he can get a fat heal. This guy does an in-cap totem, and it's too late, buddy. So we get an insane 1v2, which would if they just played good, they would have won. I mean, obviously trinketing a 2-second blind is not helping you at all, and then also you getting sapped on a 2-second. So he trinketed the last 2 seconds of the blind. But overall, they played good. I mean, overall, they played good enough to where they could be getting 1800 CR. It kind of sucks that they're facing somebody like me at like 1700. But I mean, I guess you gotta learn. If you want to be with the big boys, you gotta play against the big boys. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think about the rogue. I think he did very good, and I'll see you guys in the next one. He was very happy about this one, so.